team. Welcome everyone to the day 5 of week 2.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, guys. Good evening. Good evening. Okay, we will get started with our today's topic. Okay, nice to see all you guys in the house. Okay, so guys, first of all, yes, you guys have been very consistent as part of the learning curve, and always remember ki in the end your dedication, commitment to whatever you do will always win in your life. That's a core quality no matter what you're trying to do. This is just a behavior, and no matter what challenge you have, what desire you have to accomplish in your life, if you stay consistent, if you want that self improvement, things will eventually happen, results will be coming to your lives. Okay, so feel good about yourself. Okay, you have that quality what it really takes to become successful. Okay, people look for shortcut, they look for this that, but they are not ready to really put efforts in order to get there. Okay, and you have that quality, and so appreciate that and nurture it well, because it will give you lifelong big returns. Okay, next, as part of today's session, okay, I'm going to share some very valuable insights from my life experience and career experience. Okay, so like whatever I have seen, the ups and the downs, some main key insights of, I think it would really give a lot of maybe eye openers for some of you. Okay, how you should maybe respond to situations, and what you should do, what you should not do. And that's what I think, as a generation we can guide each other, share our do's and don'ts with one another, so it's not required to everybody go through the same pains of life. Okay, and this is how it is. Therefore, we try to build a IT system, a corporate system, where we want to learn from one another's life experiences. We don't want to repeat the same mistakes which others are doing. But when we see this 7.58 billion population, so like we can just learn from anybody and avoid what mistakes they are doing. So it's very normal and a clear thinking, right? So you study others, you see what are the good things which they do, what are the bad things which they have done, and then make decisions. Okay, what good things you want to include in your life and what you want to avoid. Okay, so it's not required that you reinvent the full wheel of how you should live your life. It's like you just have to be careful, you have to be thoughtful, and then make decisions. Okay, and that's what. So today I would be liking to share the journey of how my phases of life went through, what are the key pointers and outcomes which came as part of that. And I guess some of you will definitely take valuable insights out of this. Okay, here go guys. Firstly speaking, key points during the childhood times. Okay, I was focused on both the aspects. Ki bhai, I was around 70% marks kind of student. Okay, and plus at the same time, fun, sports, khelna kudna, I think everybody is like that, so that was my nature as well. Okay, sports plus fun. So yes, the journey went through. 10th ho gaya. Okay, when I was in 11th, I got one very big eye opener at that time. Entire schooling time I used to be like 70-75%. Uske aage I never went. Okay, but as soon as I went to 11th, one thing happened. Okay, again a very big learning which I got. Ki, all of a sudden my scores, my marks started shooting. 11th, 12th, and even in my graduation, I started scoring more all of a sudden. And I was not realizing, okay, why is that happening? Okay. And then one major change which happened in my way of thinking was, till school time, I used to study only those question and answers which were behind the textbook, and there used to be guides and stuff like that. So I just studied from that perspective, and accordingly, I was getting results. As soon as 11th and 12th went, those guides were completely off. They were not available. It was only textbooks, books, big books, blah, blah, blah. And once I started reading through that, understanding that, all of a sudden, without additional effort, just like learning from there, automatically scores started shooting. Okay, so one learning I would like to tell you ki we have huge potential. I had the same mind and same dedication, but just that approach towards learning was wrong. Okay, I was learning only for the sake of question answers, trying to focus on only those pieces itself, not really trying to learn what books had to offer during my childhood. Capabilities there, our brain is sharp, but somehow wrong guidance and wrong track of life will not give you the results which you actually can achieve. Okay, so don't draw wrong conclusions out of life, and that's where constantly keep seeking, okay, what is the right way to do things so that you don't make the mistakes in life. Otherwise you will always be under living your life, your potential and everything wise you will be under doing things, and that's really not the way to live. So that's one thing. Okay, uske baad college and all that life started. Okay, देखो, now everybody, okay, on an average you consider majority of the people will have a painful life. Okay, and you need to understand struggle, problems, tensions, it all comes to majority of the people. You're not special, you're not unique. And if we just start talking about the problems which each one of you is going through, everybody's problem will be like, oh, seriously, that's going to happen. It would be a shocking experience to really know one another's problem. And everybody will have like huge, complicated problems. And that's what life is. Okay, and how do I know this is key? Since past 2 years, we are doing this program of transformation. So when we speak with people, they have shared a lot of their life experiences, and then we realized key everybody goes through it. Okay, and everybody is unique. This is some different observation I had ki everybody's life journey is different, thought process is different, and they have their own unique challenges, and somehow they are still able to make way through it, solve it and go forward in the life. Okay, and that itself, a human being is an like inspiration. Okay, so when we see you all people, I know some of your stories, and I know you guys are really inspiring in whoever you are, whatever you are. So I want you all to understand ki if you are going through struggle in your life, you're not alone. Everybody, almost majority of the people have the same kind of struggling life. Unless otherwise, few people will be exceptional, but otherwise, majority of us from our society will have struggles, will have challenges and deal karna padega. We have to overcome it, we have to battle it, we cannot run away, we cannot give up on those situations. We need to stand, fight, face. That's how we do things. Okay, now देखो, for me also childhood and all was like fun and just passed by. College ho gaya, everything done, and all of a sudden life had different learnings and like situations to offer. Okay, and everybody will have different curves. Okay, so all of a sudden while I was in just my 12th, okay, I gave examination, was waiting for my final results, and so at that time somehow unfortunately my dad passed. Okay, and that was a tough situation at that time. Okay, abhi further education is still pending, and we all come from middle class background, so we don't have much of like money stocking and like lot of planning. And my dad was the only working person for like a 8 member 9 member family, so a lot of people there, and he was the only guy, and somehow he passed away. Abhi then all of a sudden comes like, how will the house run? There is no cash, there is no money, and education is spending, staying is spending, life is tough. Okay, and somehow देखो, there is one thing about life. When problem comes, somehow solution happens by itself. Okay, somehow you don't know how, but it's magical thing about life. Key solutions will also somehow just come in front of you. Okay, so we went through a tough phase, Kya, what to do, this, that, and how will the future shape up? Like 12th, just that's it. Abhi kya karna padega? So my brother, okay, or my elder brother, like, all throughout the childhood, my mother had one regret with my brother ki he was like admitted in school 1 year early than rest of the people. So while he was 1 year younger, he was admitted to school. Okay, so like 2.5 years में ही उसको डाल दी. And there were some examples. He was not even knowing how to hold a pencil for writing. And then it was like अभी पढ़ना है उसको पकड़ने भी नहीं आता. And that's how. So my mother was always like, she was wishing, he wish he fails 1 year so that he will match up in age with the proper people. Okay. But somehow they go, life has a plan, and he never failed. He kept moving on. And it was at that time when my dad expired, at that time itself he completed his education. Okay, so you never know, life has a bigger plan which you might never understand. Okay, and as soon as that incident happened, so my brother completed education, he immediately got the job, and then he started working and supporting the family. Okay, so don't wish for things to change, because you don't know, there might be a bigger plan which is running which you are not aware of. What you should try is to live a best life. Okay, to try to make best of any situation. But in the end, whatever happens in your life, just accept it ki that's the best thing which could have happened. Okay, because you don't know that things could have gone even worse. And here we realize, like after 20 years it came, like maybe had my brother not done it, problem बढ़ jata, right? Things would have gone even bad. So second thing, whatever happens in life, there is something good in that. And know it ke things could have gone even worse than that. So you should be thankful about the life that you have. It's always, that's the thumb rule. And that's how I realized out of life ke it's okay, things happen, tough times go through, but maybe that's required. Okay, I sometimes keep wondering he had my dad not passed out, how would my life would have been there? Would I really got the seriousness towards life? Yeah, I want to do something. My life could have been completely different. So you never know. Okay. So just like any situation, when it comes, you should try to make the most of it. That's what it is. And accept it the way it is, because that's life. Okay. You cannot change it. Happened is happened. You try to make the most of it and move on. This is what I realized. And going through these phases, what happened is, all of a sudden, so with that college mind, all of a sudden some maturity happens when you're exposed to such situations. And then you're like, oh, you have to then study hard, you have to focus more, you have to do something good with your life, because there is no backup. If you don't do it, there is nobody coming to rescue, your entire family will be at stake. Now that's what makes you serious. And there will be people who are not exposed to that kind of seriousness, they will still have fun with their college times as well. They will waste it over, and some other day, life is going to put them also in problems. Okay? So that's what, guys. Life has some plan that is running always. So be aware, know it, and still move on. Okay? So I somewhere got that seriousness, and college wise also dedicated this, that, blah, blah, blah. And finally crossing the college. Okay? Try and get good marks and all that. Now, guys, they go. Completed the education. In my college, no campus placements, nothing like that. So I guess, yeah, there are colleges like that. कि companies भी नहीं आएंगे, कुछ नहीं होगा. It's like education done. Now you do whatever you want to do. Okay. So this is what kind of a journey. And then somewhere I was confident that something will happen in life. It's fine. Okay. No campus, it is okay, but something meaningful will happen out of life. And then I used to wish, okay, college time, right? So watching a lot of movies, so brain में this magic time machine wale concepts were all running. And I used to wish there was a time machine. I could have fast forwarded 10 years in future, and I would have seen what is Tausif doing 10 years? Because those questions, curiosity out of life will always be there. Okay. And देखो guys, things never go as expected. Okay, you need to have the right inputs and direction in life. And let me tell you, college ke baad, right now, many of you guys who are still like trying to get into the job and all, let me tell, that is one of the very toughest phase of life. Okay, if you're not directly getting it via the campus route and placed directly, the getting into the industry is one of the toughest part which majority of us will face. But once we get in, from there onwards, it becomes easy. So if you are hardworking, if you are dedicated, more and more opportunities will come and you will make your way through your career. Okay, yes, you have to keep constantly working, but that is still easy part. Okay, but getting in the industry, that initial breakthrough, that's where life challenges all will start coming in front of you, and then you will realize, oh, I'm not prepared for this. And then negative thoughts starts coming, self-doubt starts coming, you feel like all this is crap and things are not working out. Kab hoga, kya hoga, will I be able to do anything with my life? All these bombardment of questions will start pouring in. And I know some of you guys might be going through this or might have already gone through this, but understand, this happens with everybody. Okay, and majority of the people will have this kind of approach. And then what happened, he I tried, okay, so completed my education, somehow came to Hyderabad, started attempting for interviews. So applied online ways whatever possible, applied offline ways, hard copy leaking, going to offices, submitting it, nothing but whatever was striking to my mind, I was doing it. And then what happened, 1 month passed, 2 months passed, and there was a need. Okay, I should earn, I should support my family. Okay, so working for us is not optional, earning is not optional. We need to get on and then start delivering. And that's what that pressure is always there. And the thing is, you need to get started. And I was trying, 1 month gone, 2 months gone, and then all of a sudden what happens is that hope which you have, okay, things will work out, somewhere that starts breaking inside. Because we are still budding minds, growing minds. We still need that guidance. We still need maybe somebody come and hold our hand through the tough time. Ki, okay, it will pass by. You keep doing it. Things will work out. Somewhere we want that kind of a support, and it was not coming. And then all of a sudden, 1 month, 2 months, and I used to like every day was getting painful. Arey yaar, I'm trying so much, it's not working, not working. Applying jobs, trying for an interview, giving interviews, nothing is clicking. And then one day I was really broken inside, and all these negative thoughts ki, and literally these were my thoughts ki, coding is the only thing which I know. Okay. Apart from this, my entire life, I never thought of doing anything else. I thought ki, I want to get in IT and I will be coding, and I was good at coding. This is what I knew. And then I got that thought ki, what will happen? I'm not getting a job in the IT. It's been 3 months. And if I don't get a job in coding, I don't know anything else. And then what should I do with my life? Okay. And those things will happen. Okay. But somewhere they go. Right guidance at the right time will drive you forward. That's where, guys, try to always seek the right mentorship from any people which you find are worthy enough. Okay, maybe in your friend circle, in your relatives, from wherever you can get the right guidance, get it, because that will save you from blunders. Okay, then what happened is, like my brother-in-law, so he really guided, he knew somewhat industry and all that, so he really guided me for a few things. I went through a interview process with Wipro, and I guess that was the, I still remember, okay, that was the happiest moment of my life, I can say. Okay, I did not join Wipro. I got the job, I got the offer. I did not join it, but I still remember. What happened is, it was 1 day interview process at Wipro. So many people came. After 3 months of struggle and not getting any job, self-doubting and all breaking inside, I went for that 1 day interview process. There were like 4 rounds in Wipro campus. And finally, that day itself, they gave an offer, which was a 4 years bond with some fixed money, something. That criteria was there. Okay. And I still remember, while I was like, I was having that offer letter back and I was going to my home. I was sitting in this bus. Okay. I don't remember the bus number. I still remember that moment. Bus is full crowded, people standing there crowded, and I'm sitting at this window seat looking at side. And वो एक movie जो था, right, Pursuit of Happiness, in that he says in the end कि that moment is called as happiness. Somewhere that really struck me. Internally these butterflies were flowing and I was feeling ki, अरे वाह Tausif, you can do it. You thought ki not possible, but you made it possible. And I was like so much pumped up with happiness. Ki, okay, you can get job. It is possible for you. So guys, this is how something will work. Okay. So all the time, 3 months, hardcore failures coming every single day. You're trying hard, things are not working, everything falling apart. But still, if you keep constantly working hard, putting efforts, working hard, putting efforts, right opportunity will come and you will crack. And you never know when it comes. But it will come. Life is testing you basically. Okay, do you have what it takes to be persistent, to stay committed, or are you ready to give up and go? Because as soon as you give up, those opportunities will never come in front of you, and you will try to figure out some other track, and there also struggle is there. Any track that you choose for your career will have problems, and you need to pass through this pain, prove yourself. Okay, yes, I am committed to pass. Then only reward is there on the other side. And somehow, yeah, I got that. And but then again, talking about the guidance, right? So that my brother-in-law told ki, okay, after 4 years, only this much of package. Well, it is a waste offer. Don't take it. Okay, so he knows something bigger. He knows that okay, Tausif does not just want a job right now. He needs to have a strong, successful career where there will be money, opportunities, everything. And he knew the industry, so he confidently said, "Don't join that. It's fine. Even if you had struggling past 3 months, doesn't matter. This is insightful." He said, "You still have next 30 years career in front of you. Do you want to judge and make a wrong decision just based upon 3 months of past? Don't do that. You have a 30 years of career in front of you. Think smart. Don't worry. You will get better opportunity in the market where after 4 years your package will be like multiples of what this is being offered right now." Okay. And then I said, ki, when he was showing so much confidence, I said, ki, chalo, it's fine. But at least that job gave me confidence. It's possible. Okay, plus at the same time he guided me, and guys, that's what I'm telling you, ki take the guidance from the people. So second thing which he guided me, ke bhai, again, you don't, your target is not to get in the industry, because you will get it. The problem is, after getting in, life is going to be problematic. There will be challenges, there will be tough times, there will be highs and lows and everything of that sort. The question is, are you really prepared for that just with your academic knowledge? Okay. And then I said, "Kya ye hai, wo hai." He said, "Ki whatever you learned in college, it is like very bare minimum and not sufficient enough to live a great career. It's nothing basically." So then I said, "Ki then what should I do?" And then he said, "Ki bhai, Hyderabad, this Ameerpet and the education there, just go get trained and blah blah blah." And then I'm like, okay, chalo. He's saying, and guys, this is where they go. It was such a kind of a tough situation at that time financially. Even arranging fee and giving it to that course was not possible. So he, okay, the brother-in-law, he came up and he said, okay, I will pay your fee, I will do all of that stuff, and you just go and study. So something, okay, now that's just magical. Nobody knows what's going to happen, but he's counting that much. He's getting in and getting it that close. And then I went there, Ameerpet, okay, randomly saw a few of the institutes. Luckily, just met Natras, sir, okay. Dekho, guys, I still feel. Dekho, I don't. Okay, if I find something good, I just take it. I don't overthink. I don't try to find the best of everything. Okay, if I find something is logical, making sense, I just go through it. So I still remember that Hyderabad, all you guys, if Ameerpet people, okay, there is this lane Maitrivinam, okay. So it has two openings, one from this side, one from this side. Just that I walk from this side, that's where whatever first institute, big institute I saw, I just went inside that, and they said, okay, there is a guy Natras, sir, he's really good, and just go and get trained from him. And I'm like, oh, sir, such me, he's really good. Kya? So he said, hey, he's a very big personality and lot of good knowledge, and just go and get trained. मैं बोला चलो चलते हैं, ठीक है. And then I went, and the first session itself, I was so much impressed, and I'm like, Arey, I don't know anything, man. This whatever is being discussed here, it is awesome, and I want to learn it. All of a sudden, that moment, I realized that I don't know things. No matter how good I was in my college, how much great marks I was getting, that one session realized, Arey, I don't know anything. Now I have to learn. That's what, guys. Be ready. Always keep your vessel empty. Keep your egos away and be ready and hungry for learning. And that's what I just did it. And then I decided, ki bhai, abhi, till the time I don't leave learning, okay, till the time I don't learn here properly, I'm not even going to try for a job. What happens is with the right knowledge, something comes within you. Okay, without that I was trying, not working, this that, I was more frustrated, irritated, because I was not having the right inputs. But as soon as I realized if I right knowledge is the foundation for a long time career success, and then I realized I don't know, so Mehboola, even if I get a job, I'll be not good in what I do. So then I said, chalo, it's fine. Let's learn. No matter how much time it takes, but let's learn, because what I know at that time is not possible, not good enough. Okay. And yeah, this is what incident. I walked from this side of the lane, I got Natras sir. Had I walked from that side of the lane, I would have got some other faculty, and that would have also been great because Amir Pit mein, there were like very big names and people like big people, those players of Amir Pit, they are really good and capable of training great things. So the destiny somehow just works out. Okay. And that was the day. And after that, even right now, 12 years, so I'm still connected with Natras, so bonded. Somehow things just happen. Okay. And now let me tell you, ki, when you are really committed to put efforts in your life, okay, you don't want shortcuts, you don't want hacks for life, you're ready to put efforts, somehow things magically happen. There is no logic, there is no reasoning why things will happen, but somehow I think life just wants to give back to those who are committed towards something. If you have that desire, I want to do it, I want to do it, I will not leave at any cost, this is what I want out of my life and I am going to make it happen. If you have that burning intention towards something, now magically circumstances come in front of you, and that's what just happened. Okay, I magically just appeared in that session of Natrasa without anything, and then I immediately decided I will learn. Happened. I just spent 2 months there. Okay, at times I used to see like, "Arey, financially kuch nahi ho raha." I'm now also studying kind of. Immediately, all of a sudden, there in Amirpet, some job opening came in a training institute itself. Okay, they said ki, oh, whoever will qualify for this, they will get a chance to become a trainer and train projects to other people in Amirpet. Okay, the point was, for initial 2 3 months while I was being trained, every single day I was working 10 hours a day. Work hard, okay, work smart, put your full commitment, because there is no other way to do it. If you want something, you need to work for it as hard as you can, and that's what is always being prepared. So I was not knowing when to apply for job, when I will get it. But one thing, कि भाई, whatever I am learning, so I used to go from my home. I used to stay very far away, Dilsukh Nagar, वो side पे कहीं पे. From their morning, Natras sir का morning session was like 7 to 9 batch at that time. So I used to leave my home like 6:15 in the morning at that time, switch two buses, reach there, and फिर दूसरा, like as the sessions progress, the second batch of Natrasar war used to happen in the evening. Okay, evening time पे अभी 5 to 7 हो रहा है, 7 to 9 is happening, and then that means my entire time is just back. Now what I did is, देखो, once you are self-conscious about your life, you will not let excuses come. So that means 12 hours I was completely outside, only in Amirpet, and I never engaged in any time-waste activities because I know what I want out of my life. There I somehow met the right people who are also dedicated, and there I used to practice whatever I learn, I practice, that's it. For 2 3 months I was so much practicing because I knew ki there is only one way. I need this knowledge in order to have a good career. There no second thoughts. And while I was doing that, somewhere this opportunity came, ki bhai, job opening to become a trainer. I thought ki whatever it is, but chalo, let's do it. At least parallelly learning wise, this will also happen. And guys, there were like 300 plus people who attempted that. Amirpet mein, you know how much people there are, right? Everybody attempted it. Okay. Out of that, only 4 people were selected, and I was one of them. Okay. You need to understand, when the opportunity shows up, are you really prepared for that? That's the whole equation. Right now, you don't know what's going to happen 1 week from now, but you know one thing: if you are prepared enough, if that thing happens, you will grab it. And guys, that was big learnings for me, and that's how I've lived my entire IT career. Always be prepared towards life. Not like if you want to switch a job, then you start preparing. If you want to get a promotion, then you start preparing. That model does not work. Always, every single day of your life, you need to learn, you need to grow, you need to start becoming better in whoever you are, in your mindset, in your skills, in your attitude, in your approaches. You need to constantly grow, because opportunities can come anytime. And when it comes, if you are prepared, you will be able to grab it. If you are not prepared, nothing will happen. Even if greatest opportunities come in front of you, without preparation, you will fail in that. Remember this statement and live by that all throughout your life. Don't wait ki somebody gives me an opportunity and then you start working towards that. It doesn't work. You will never be growing in such way. Reverse the model. Always work, always put efforts. When opportunity comes, be prepared for that. Okay. Somebody said this very nice thing. Okay, they were talking about luck and opportunity. Okay, who are the people who will get lucky? Who are the people who will get these opportunities of life? The guy said this very nice thing. Ki, opportunities are constantly coming. Okay, so don't think that opportunity knocks the door only once. ऐसे नहीं होता है. Okay, it will come. It will come. It will come from n number of places. And agar if the opportunity is going away, if you see opportunity going away, but if you have this desire in you, you will go, you will grab the opportunity, and you will make it turn back to you as well. If you really want to do it, you will not let it go. That's how dedicated people do things. Okay, so now the thing is, that example was very nice. Okay, who are the people who will get opportunities out of this life? Who are the people who will get lucky out of life? And they just compared it to a situation. It is as if you are sitting, okay, by the side on a bus stop. Just imagine you're sitting on a bus stop, there is buses passing one by one in front of you. Okay, and all these buses are opportunities. Every bus will take you to a brighter future, better future. It's all opportunities, lucky. The question is, to get on board on the bus, you need to have the right ticket, which is nothing but your preparation, your hard work, your commitment. If you have the right knowledge, skills, preparation, efforts, then only you can get on board on those lucky and opportunistic buses. Otherwise, you will sit always just waiting for another bus, and you don't have the ticket to actually buy in and board that luck. Just remember this always. Opportunities will keep passing by in front of you. Others will get it. They will drive it because they were more prepared for it. You chose to just give excuses, reasons, and all the fundas of the world. Why you should not work hard, why you should be a smart worker, not hard worker, and you never became smart, you never became hard. And in the end, it's like life is just passing by, things are not working, and then negative thought process. You need to clean up all this thing. Just know it. You need to work as best as humanly possible. If you have some desire in your life, you need to put efforts for that. The big people, those who become successful, ask any big person, know the biography of any successful person. Nobody will say he made it easy. Everybody, all the big names of the world, passed through a lot of pain, lot of hard work, 12 hours, 14 hours, 16 hours of hard work. And then they became something. If you want to have a shortcut towards life, unfortunately, it's not available. You will just wait. That's it. Okay, so that's a big learning. And somehow I'm telling 3 months, I worked as hard as I can. And I was not knowing a job opening will open up there itself in institute. But somehow it opened and I was prepared for it. Out of 300 people, I got in. Others might say, "Arey, lucky hai, mil gaya," and all that. Lot of nonsense people will make. But the thing is, you know the truth. You worked hard, you prepared, you deserved, and you got. That's it. That's what life is. And then I got there, made some money in parallel along with my education, worked there for 6 months. Okay. And that really helped me in my communication. I used to speak there a lot, project explanation, 8 ghanta, 10 ghanta, non-stop speaking. That phase made me bold in my communication. We used to speak to such level कि blood used to come from my throat. इतना बात करना पड़ता. From morning till evening, weekends भी कुछ नहीं, like Saturday काम कर रहे, Sunday काम कर रहे. It's like full on game there. Okay, for 6 months work like that, and then as soon as I was done, my training of Amir Pit was done, this was done, and the next thing is, let's get on in the IT. Okay, let's get on in the IT, and now it was like, chalo, let's try it out. And I still remember the institute owner, he was like, अगर आईटी में कुछ नहीं हुआ ना, आज तेरे को वापस जॉब दे देंगे. मैं बोला नहीं, मेरे को आईटी में जाना है, आई वांट टू बिल्ड माय करियर नाउ. ठीक है. एंड ही इज लाइक, ओके, 30-40,000 हम भी दे सकते हैं, सो डोंट वरी, आईटी में भी उतना ही मिलेगा, एंड ऑल दोस फंडास दैट गाय वाज टेलिंग. बट बोला नहीं यार, आई वांट टू एटलीस्ट एक्सप्लोर द जर्नी ऑफ आईटी. हाउ guys, one wrong decision and अभी मैं अमीर पेट में ही कुछ बन के बैठ गया रहता, not really experiencing IT also. One wrong decision. Okay, so life is just one decision away, and now like 12 years in future, different tracks will be formed. One decision will change the entire course of your lifespan. Okay, so make smarter decisions. Okay, and it's okay if you make a wrong decision. Once you realize it's wrong, change it. Don't live with wrong decisions. It's okay, nobody's perfect, we will make mistakes, wrong decisions, but as soon as you're realizing, oh, you're going way away from what you really want, correct the course, come back here. That's how life should be. And then I said, I'll get in the job. And again, at that time what happened is, preparation was all good. This time I was not in that panic frustration like the previous 3 months. This one I was more confident कि आओ, interview जैसे आएगा, I will crack it. And the first interview itself cracked it, got placed with Accenture, and the journey of IT started. Okay. Now the thing is, guys, now let me tell you the other key sides. I got job after a lot of struggle. There were people in our previous life transformation batches where they said, okay, for one year they were just trying to get the job. For two years, just trying to get the job. Rejections from everywhere, but still they knew they want the job and they are not going to quit. They will get it at any cost. And all those people with this mindset, they all got the job eventually. Okay. The point is, life is very like persistency test. That's it. Okay. Do you have what it takes to stay committed till the time you reach to your goal? If you have that, you will reach to your goal. If you are ready to give up, go away, you will be on the losing track. Okay. Now let me tell you, there was this book, right? Think and Grow Rich. Usme this incident was covered. A very great incident. That's what, guys, learn from others and apply them into your life. Apply those learnings into your life as if you have experienced it. That's the right way of living. Faster, speeding up ahead. Learn from other mistakes and absorb as if you have experienced. There was this very beautiful story, a real incident covered in that Think and Grow Rich book. Okay, that person, simply speaking, he found somewhere there is a gold mine possible at certain land piece. Okay, and he took money, whatever his life saving was, he took all that money, he borrowed money from his relatives, took the machinery and said, I will start digging for gold in this area. That one guy, okay, thought smart, blah blah blah, he started digging and went. Now whatever was expected at so and so feet gold will start coming, they went to that, and then it was no gold. They digged more, still no gold. They digged more, still no gold. And in the end he was like, sab kuch chala gaya. All the money which I got, I made a wrong decision, maybe there is no gold here. And all the machinery, now he is in debt, he has to pay the money back to the people. And he's like, Okay, that's what life has for me. He just moved on. Okay, now he sold that entire property to somebody else. That person was not that great, or he was just a small business owner basically. So he was not that knowledgeable and things like that. He was small business owner. He said, okay, I will purchase it, and he purchased that land at a very cheap price. Okay, now this is where the interesting thing happened. That second guy thought very logically कि यार पहले वाले ने already इतनी मेहनत कर दिया है, let's see whether there is really gold or not. What he did, and this is where the trick is, he went and he consulted experts in those fields, 3 4 experts. Okay, come analyze this everything and then say whether it's possible or not to have gold. And what they said is, okay, what happens is the land internally keeps shifting a bit. So because of that, whatever predictions and calculations the previous people did, usme thoda deviation happened, and maybe the land moved a bit. So gold is not here. Maybe you have to change direction that way, just few feet, and you might find it. Experts' opinion, knowledgeable inputs will make great difference. And as soon as that happens, he said, Ki chalo, let's dig it. And just few feet, whatever the new prediction was, he found gold. Oh, Purana wala, he did so much effort, he did all of that. He just quit a few feet before actually getting the gold. And then he's like gone. Dusra koi aaya, he continued it forward, grabbed it, and then he became like the richest person at that time. Now you need to understand a big learning. As soon as you stop, you will not reach your goal. You might come up with 1,000 reasons and this objections, that objections, things are not working. The thing is, you are smart. You have a very smart brain. If you have made a goal, I want this in my life, it might take some time, but if you made that decision, I want this, you will figure out a way of getting it there. The only thing which matters is you should not stop. Because the moment you stop, everything, all your effort gone. It is just like that first guy who put all the efforts, and then he realized that things are not working. If you realize, oh, IT is not meant for me, this job is not meant for me, I am not able to crack it, my family is putting pressure, all this, maybe I should just stop all of these things. That decision will be the worst decision which you will take. And then you will move somewhere else. Then you will put all the efforts there, but you need to understand life will be tough there. And maybe if there also you stop few feet away, then what? Again changing direction? Like this, you will always be wobbling around. You will never reach to that breakthrough point from where your life will become miraculous. Learn and absorb. There is no stopping. If you want something, just go. Doesn't matter how much time it takes. If you know that what you want is right, if you believe in that strongly, just go for it. It will happen. Be smart, keep analyzing, and keep moving in that direction. Life will change, opportunities will become better, and things will start cracking down. And you know what's the interesting part about this story? The guy who actually stopped, the first person who was digging the mine, later on, after a few years, he went on to become one of the richest person available in that decade. Why? Because he took this learning. Why I stopped just few feet before that, and then he made a commitment to himself. Now next, whatever I do in my life, I am never going to stop. I will get it till the time I get it. I am not going to stop. And that single determination he did, and whichever business he started, whatever industry he went in, he always made success because he was not ready to stop. So that one big learning of losing that gold mine changes life. Yeah, I'm not going to stop in my life. Simple thought, but he completely lived his entire life principle based upon that. So guys, they go. Learnings are simple. Implementation is where it gets challenging. Okay. So if you are going through hard time right now, know it. It is okay. Things are fine. Okay, if maybe you are looking for a job, or maybe you're already at a job and there is pressure going on, it is okay. It's all preparing you towards something, and you need to go through it. You need to pass through it, and you need to know what's your target. Why do you want to do all this thing? Where is your destination? What do you want? And there is no stop. Every single day of your life, work on for becoming capable, more stronger, grow your knowledge. Problem will be there of whatever intensity, but if your knowledge is more, if you are more powerful, you will go and you will dominate all these problems in your life. If you don't grow, the problems will always dominate. Okay? So understand, guys, very big learning, no stopping. And you know what happened? When I got this job in the industry with so much of pain and struggle and all of this thing, that was my first commitment to myself. Yeah, I will be working as hard as I can, because life did not came gifted to me. It was not just offered ki bhai le le and ho jayega. I had to work hard for getting it. And then I committed to myself ki I will work as hard as I can. So even though when I was in the industry, I used to go early to office, I used to come late, I used to, like, even nobody's there in office, I used to go over weekends and do something there. That's how I lived my initial 4 years, 5 years in the industry. And in the industry, I found people for whom life was easy. And because life was easy, they were also easy. They are like, Arey, chalo, let's go for hanging out, let's go for time pass. Why are you so serious? Like this, like that, like this, like that. Then I said, no, I know what I want. I know where I am and how I am, and I know what I want in my future. You need to make decision what kind of people you hang out with. If they are average, if they are people who will pull you back from dedication and growth, leave those people on immediate basis. They will drown you. They are like anchors trying to pull you back in life. Let go such people. Okay? Everybody has their own life journey. You let go such people who themselves don't want to grow in their life and who are like influencing you to pull you back as well. They're not required for you. You know yourself, you know what you want from your life, and you keep pushing. Maybe the close ones along you, if they get inspired with you, they will also join in your journey of growth. But growth is the only way forward. If you don't grow, you will suffer in life. Life will be painful. Somewhere you will find a lot of bothering will happen. Growth is the only way. Hard work, dedication, and learning, applying is the only way. So that's what I realized out of my IT. There are both kind of people there. Good candidates, bad candidates. They're all there. And I think the world is like that. Everybody is there. You need to choose who you want to hang out with. And if you make a wrong decision, 10 years from now, you will regret, अरे यार इन लोगों की वजह से मैं भी फंस गया. So don't do that. Make wise decision. Be careful. Okay, and that's for make your way. And then I decided, and from then onwards, let me tell you, if you are again hardworking, dedicated, focused, ready, and committed, opportunities just happens miraculously. And I'm telling you, from then onwards, once I got the job, later on in my entire career, things were pretty manageable. Okay, so there were challenges. I'm not saying life was easy, but it was manageable. Okay, hard work was required, commitment was required, but the initial that kick time, I feel that is one of the biggest time, because we are not mentally prepared for what life is going to throw you into. But once you get into the job, from there onwards, if you're good, capable, hardworking, things just work. Okay, now one last learning I will tell you. I mean, देखो, even after getting job, you have to work your best self out. There is no shortcut for that. Okay, if you want to rise up in your career, and where right now I reach like leading 40 members, head of technology, और बहुत hard work करना पड़ा. Then life gave these opportunities. It was not easy. You have to demand from life. You need to extract best self out of you. Then these things line up in front of you. Okay, now let me tell this one thing. Now this is where it's one of the biggest learning which I can literally share with you guys. He, when I was in Amirpet, okay, life was on a fast-paced model. Okay, There was no Saturdays and Sundays. You might be knowing if you're a student, Sunday ko bhi classes chalte. Okay. My life pattern for 1 year approximately was morning 6 to evening 11. I was outside studying Monday, Sunday, Saturday, every day included, 7 days a week outside learning, 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 learning. What happens is, as soon as you get, that's where we took one topic, corporate mindset. The system of corporate industry is built for average Monday to Friday, 10 to 7. It's slow paced system. So when I came from that Amirpet fast paced life, went into the IT, I realized, अरे कितना ठंडा है like there is nothing happening, things are moving so slow. It's like, okay, now we decided in this meeting and now we will do something, let's go for a tea break, let's go for a lunch break. Well, nothing is moving, life is so slow, what's going on? Okay. And then I realized ki, okay, so it's my choice. Should I adapt to that slow paced life, or should I still keep pushing on the accelerator the way what I learned in Amirpet for 1 year? That's what, guys, it evolves you mentally. It's again a choice. You can adapt to that kind of IT culture where things are relaxed, not always demanding, but then again you decide whether you want to push the pedal even hard. Nobody tells you, your managers will not tell you. Nobody will tell you to work hard. It is a choice whether you want to do it. And you will not get extra paid also for that working hard. But still, it is a choice whether you want to do it. I made that choice. Ki nahi karna hai. That's what I'm telling you. Ki your life, you are responsible for your life. And all throughout your life, you work only for yourself. And as long as you put efforts, you will get rewarded someday or the other. If you don't put efforts, you're just finding reasons for not working and life will not reward you. Simple. So then I decided, whatever the way I was living in Amirpet, same way I live in the IT industry also. Everybody's coming at office at 10 and 11. I am at office at 8 in the morning. Everybody's leaving at 7. I am leaving office at 9, 10. I continued my Amirpet template of life even in my corporate. What happened? I multiplied in my learnings, in my opportunities, in everything which I did. And then what happens, guys? The people around you, when they see you so much dedicated, whenever an opportunity comes, they will give it to you. That's how life is. You don't have to ask also. They will be like, Tosif, since past 1 year, that guy is like this. Nobody is asking him, but he's like this. Next time, ek aa raha hai, kuch to usko. Because he's already prepared to solve those level of challenges and he's committed, dedicated. And even if Tosif struggles, we will help him to do. People are kind. But if you're already coming up with reasons for not working hard, first giving you opportunity, that itself is a pain, and then you will not do it, then people have to support you. They will be more frustrated. Yaar, kisko de diya kaam? You change the equation. Be prepared. People will be happy to pull you up in your career. That's how you grow. You put your best self, you do extraordinary stuff which real world is not doing it, and that's how you will get noticed. And then you will start creating opportunities, seeing opportunities, others will notice it, and then you will start rising further, 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 and that's how the journey. Now I'll tell you one thing. Key 12 years I've passed in industry. 12 years. Okay. Initial 5 years, I was in this high pace mode. Okay, सब कुछ सही जा रहा. But after 5 years, someday I relaxed. I slowed down. I still remember that time. I guess it was 2014. Okay, 2014. At that time, I relaxed. It's like सब कुछ चल रहा है, life is good, money is coming, this, that, job, blah, 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 everything is going good. And job was also, I was getting nice money, things were going fine. So 2014 May, I relaxed a bit. Okay. And for 4 years, everything was going good. Okay, all things. But somewhere in 2018, kya ho raha tha, while I was in my initial 4 years or 5 years of my career, 2010 to 2014, I was so much putting efforts, apart from my job, okay, We started at that time another startup. We were working on that. Parallelly, I was doing a training also in Amirpet. I was taking classes there. I was doing online training at that time. Nothing but I was doing so many things in those 4 years. Nothing but that's who you can achieve if you utilize your full time properly. I was doing so many things. Okay, startups, executions, online trainings, offline trainings, learning new things. With job पे भी काम करना है, weekends में भी काम करना है. That's what high meter for 4 years, and I was so much happy with my life. Yeah, wow, this is the way to live. And then, as soon as 2014 came, I started reducing all these other things which I was doing. And then I started focusing only on job. And then all of a sudden, life relaxed. And I'm like, okay, things are now smooth. And I'm telling you, so you should not make the mistakes which I did. And it was 2018. 2018, that's where I was just going through my old laptop, and I was just accessing some of the folders. And as part of my hard disk, I saw those startup that we used to work upon, those other trainings that we used to do. And then I studied, okay, what happened to my life? I was so happy. I was doing so many things. Now, since past 4 years, what have I done? And I did a project, I was getting money, but then I realized I underlived my life. I underperformed who I could have actually become by going above and beyond. And then I realized it. Then that's where 4 years gone flat. I had everything, but I was not satisfied because I knew Tausif was capable for more, but I underlived it. But that realization when I got in 2018, then I said, now my entire life I should live for my 24 hours because that's the right way to live. I will be as happy as I can. I will enjoy life as I can. I will grow as I can. I will be as healthy as I can. No stopping. I will use my time 24 hours to the best way. That were the seeds which were planted in me in 2018. And for 2 years, I lived a different kind of life. And then I realized everybody should live like this because we all are capable. And somehow this COVID times came. And then I realized, chalo, let's start sharing what I am experiencing out of my life. And then this life transformation emerged. There is a reason for everything because I know human being is that capable to live that extraordinary life. And since then, I'm pretty much satisfied since past 2018 onwards, till now also. I'm pretty happy with my life, waking up early, learning new things, exploring new things, working dedicatedly of office, taking these classes, innovating, trying to go still best of what I can. And that's what I would like to tell as a conclusion. You can do a lot with your life. Don't lock yourself to only one thing. That is under living your life. You can do a lot. You have a lot of time. And don't come up with reasons, or I'm not able to give time to my family. All are crap. If you want to give time, next is tomorrow weekend. Go out for 2 days with your family outside. That's how you give time. You don't cry about it. You act on weekend. You go, you enjoy, you live a blast. And when you come back on Monday, you work on project also that dedicated. That's balance. Not like, Are, ye bhi nahi mil raha. Now I'm tired. Why are you tired? Figure out ways of how to have energy levels high. Figure out ways what kind of food style you should have, exercise routine you should have. Grow, evolve, be a human being the way we are supposed to live. And that is always active all throughout our life. And if you live like that, that's the right way, justified way of calling yourself ki, I lived a happy life. Okay? Don't underlive. I wasted 2014 to 2018. I literally wasted that by underliving, and I still have like हो सकता था, but still there is no problem because there is still long life in front of me. And right now I am doing it along with you so that we all can inspire each other to become good, high quality human beings. Quality product बनते so that at least you can take care of your families, your next generations by becoming optimized with your life. Okay? So this is what it is. Apply. apply and just apply. Okay, this is what I would like to see. Fine. Let me share the attendance for today, and after that we will be closing our Saturday, Friday. I will announce the names later in chat. I'll do the math after the session. Okay, so I will just calculate 8 sessions are totally done. We did 5 in the evening, 3 in the morning. So that's how 8 sessions are done. We'll calculate around 90% of that, and let's see whatever count comes up for attendance. Then I will come up with a report and share it. I want more people to join in. matlab, I want to take you all there. But the thing is, thoda sa put efforts, tab maza aayega. If you're so casual, ki it's okay, nothing happens, don't do that. You can live a high dimension life. Okay, you can live a better dimension life because capability is there in you. Don't underlive. बाद में मजा नहीं आएगा यार. That's what I am trying to tell. ठीक है? Fine, let's go. Code for today. Okay, now let me share this up. Code for today is 1111, and today is the last day of week 2. Okay, so it's the last day of week 2, and week 3 May we are going to get more into mastering our 24 hours. We spoke about this, right? Stage 1, knowing the techniques. Stage 2, applying them. Stage 3, building it a habit. So week 3 is going to focus about this stage 3, building up a system which will make you do more habit. And this time I'm trying to come up with the accountability system. Nothing but we will pair 2 of you in groups, and or maybe 3 of you in groups, whoever are coming there, and those who like volunteer for that. Okay, so because you should now push each other to be as committed for all the activities as possible. When you hold yourself accountable to one another, you will start realizing you will eventually become more consistent. Okay, and so that's what we will try to put that system. You will experience the next 5 days of your life can really be very extraordinary if you perform all the activities. We'll really go like full force, and uske baad fir aur aage jayenge. Okay, so fine guys, mark your attendance. Yeah, Akila.
Sir, okay, don't mind. I'm sharing something good. See, like we are a group of people having same mindset now. So we are, whatever the inputs we are giving is so much true because different people having different journeys. So these people are same kind of people we are not seeing in the outside. So let me keep the simple straight away because we having the 18 people, right? So of the same kind of people want to get a job or I want to settle, want to improve their personality, mindset. Now these are the people are there, but might maybe kind of some other reason or due to some issues now they people like not much opening up. It's like sharing your thought process or the kind of person you are. And let me take the example of the Nika, right? She's also like every time coming to live and sharing her thoughts and about her life system as like collapsed everything, still like building her system into the new thing, right? Me and some other person will opening. So open up yourself and because now I will tell some tips to interact the people, right? So whatever the person, if you want to interact, increase the connection with the person, be on like connect with the person, like genuine, you know, to be transparent, conversation has to be there. Just ask them what's like going on in your life. If something pain is going through now, listen, take your own time. If something also like see we have 24 hours, we are not much busy in every aspect. We have still time. So give the time to the person if you want to interact with the relation with the person. That the person will think, okay, she's having some concern listening now. That vibes will be created. That's why I connected Nigar and Shruti because these two people are there every time when I used to share my pain as well as we also listening the pain from their side, connecting the every time. Like we can also will taking we having busy schedule, but we making a time to connect. So give such time and make transparent, be genuine and listen their pain and whenever the good things are there like their birthdays or special as now. So wishes them like remember those days, give the reminders to the people. Always these are the good signs to build up that relation with the people. That's it I can say. And second one, we are like students, so without supporting of the family, we cannot come and raised up. So right now we gender or like no, I'm not talking about any gender, male or female. People are trusting you. That's why they're supporting you because many consequences coming from the outside now still people are there with you. So whatever the freedom given by your parents now, don't misuse it. Use it in a proper manner now, that will gives the trust to the people. Because if it takes more time also, okay, she's like working now, so we cannot say anything now because that speaks more about you. So don't break the trust of the people who believes you. And that's it. And make these connections, because now whenever you do not to search in the Google, whenever you got the problem, now I can find the solution from this person. So make a call and get the solution, right? That's the solutions I can say from this. And that's it, sir.
Okay, and very good. And for this reason, okay, so why these guys opened up is they came live and then they shared who they are, how they think, what are the challenges they deal with. And we are going to do something similar next week in the morning times. Okay, so I will be one by one inviting the new guys who are joining with this 105 batch. And maybe yes, so okay, so particularly speaking, so this Mayur, right from beginning I see camera on. Okay, Krishna is with camera on, Achal is with on, Amulya, okay, so this time he was also like pretty nice with camera on. So I'll start with these people. Now, this is what, because you took the step, so I would really like to further connect with you to know you even more. Okay, who you are, what kind of a person you are, how you think, what are the things going on in your life. So daily morning 6 to 7 session that we will do. So two people or three people, I'll WhatsApp me, I'll coordinate with you. Just we will come and then together we will drive the session where you even share your thought process. कि क्या चल रहा है. We'll do a quick intro and parallelly meditation भी होगा, and then we will do other activities plus knowing you will also happen, and that will be live streamed on YouTube, so other guys will also get a chance. And I think then yes, what Akila said, maintain contacts with one another. We can nobody else is going to come and support. We have to take care of ourselves. That's what it is. Okay, and a human being with थोड़ा guidance support में life really gets better. Okay, ठीक है. So from Monday onwards we'll start doing that, and let's see more collaboration. That is where we are trying to pair up people as part of the week 3, so they push each other to be more consistent, and by that way I guess it would be a pretty more involved thing. And group sessions we will also do for the week 4. तो कुछ तो life will become more engaging. Okay, you will feel really nice. Sure. Thank you everybody, and have a nice peaceful weekend. Enjoy, and like 5 hours of learning, rest of the time of fun. If you do that, weekend is nicely justified. Okay. Thank you all, and see you guys Monday morning then. Yeah.
Thank you,
Thank you
sir.
everybody.